Okay, boys and girls, it's time to go over your homework number 4, surface area of cylinders. I really hope you watch the video first, because otherwise this would make no sense at all. Remember that we are finding the area, how many little squares will fit on the 3 sides of a cylinder. The 2 circles, and the rectangle that wraps around the outside. The formula, 2 pi's are square. Well, pi's are square is the area of 1 circle. We have the 2 here because the top and the bottom are identical. The distance around the outside of the circle, the circumference, is one side of the rectangle. That's why it's 2 pi's r. So radius times 2 is the diameter. Pi times diameter is the circumference. Then you multiply it by the height to get the rectangle. So there's the 2 circles, there's the rectangle. All right, here we go. Let's use that. First thing you need to check is, did I give you radius or diameter? I gave you radius here. The radius is 3. So 2 pi's r, which is 3. I'm going to square it. And I write the same thing basically again, 2 pi 3. And I'm going to multiply it by the 9. 3 squared is 3 times 3, and that's 9. 9 times 2 is 18, so I have 18 pi. Right over here, I have 3. Actually, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go 2 times 3 is 6, because 6 times 9 I know. I don't really know 27 times 2 very well. It's easier for me to go 6 times 9 is 54 pi. So 18 and 54, that's 64 plus 8 more. 6 takes me to 70, so 72 pi, right? Okay, so 72 pi. 3 times 70 is 210, so it's going to be above 210, 230 probably or something. Let's see. 72 times 3.14 is 226.08. And then my unit of measure is inches, and I'm going to square that. Okay, moving on to this guy over here. Number 2, first thing I check, I have a radius of 4. So the radius was given, we're good. So it's the 2 pi, the radius 4 squared plus 2 pi, the radius of 4 again, times that height of 5. So over here I have 4 squared, which is 4 times 4, and that's 16. 16 times 2, I know, is 32. So I have 32 pi. Now I have 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 2 is 40. 40 pi and 32 pi. So 40 and 32 makes 70. Whoa, 72 pi. That was not intentional. So I already know my answer is 226.08. This time it's feet. And that's squared. That was fun. All right, the next one, number 3. First thing I see is I did not get a radius. I got a diameter. The diameter is 10, so cut 10 in half. I have a radius of 5. So I've got 2 pi, the radius of 5 squared, plus 2 pi, 5 times the other number, the height, which is 8. 5 squared is 5 times 5, and that's 25. And 2 times 25 is 50, just like 2 quarters. I've got 5 times 8, which is 40. And 40 times 2 is 80 pi. I think we already did the same answer before. 50 plus 80, 5 plus 8 is 13, so that's 130 pi. This is 3-ish times 13 is 39, so around 400, a little above. So 130 times 3.14 gets me 408.2. What are we doing here? Centimeters squared. All right, last one. Here we go. Tall can. I have a diameter here of 4, so my radius is going to be 2. I'm going to write it down here. I have space, 2 pi, the radius of 2, squared, plus 2 pi, 2 is the radius again, times the height of 20. It's a tall one. So here we go. Let's simplify. 2 squared is 2 times 2. That's 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Then I have 2 times 20, which is 40. 40 times 2 is 80. 8 plus 80 is 88 pi. I don't want to do 88 times 3, so I'm just going to think of this as like 90, so it's going to be around 270, right? 88 times 3.14 is, hey, 276.32. Millimeters is my units of measure, and I'm going to square it. You might think I know all the answers when I create these problems. I just create the problems, and then we figure out the answers together. Hopefully you got these right and understand this. And I'll see you next time. Take care.